Hey, welcome to a sunny day outside. I'm sitting on my patio today, and as you can see, it's nice and bright, and I can't see a cloud in the sky. I have a very interesting topic to talk about today, and it's about choices, decisions, and I'm not sure you are aware of all the choices that you make each day, and that you actually have a choice in your life, in your everyday life, in everything you do, from relationship to work to where you're going to go to school, those kind of things. Now, do you realize that you make so many decisions every single day? So you make choices every single day. So many. And it can be from anything from little choices that we make. Tea or coffee, that's a choice. We might not see it as a choice. And it can be from, am I going to drive today to work or am I going to walk? And I'm not even sure that majority of the people actually know what a choice is. And sometimes you might not even be aware of that you actually have a choice. Emotions, let's talk about emotions, because we can actually choose how to respond to another person. If we want to respond or if we're just gonna not respond. Okay, so if somebody says something to you that makes you angry, you can choose. But a lot of people say, well, he made me so angry, so I said this and I did that, and I didn't have a choice. And I say to that, that's not true at all. You do have a choice. You do have a choice, and you make a decision how you want to act and how you want to react to things, to people. And what do you want to get from your choices? Well, when I make a choice, I make it for me. Forget everybody else. Seriously, forget everybody else. I make choices that are good for me, because if I go against my will, my wishes, then I'm not going to live a very happy life. And I want to live a happy life. So just take everybody out of the equation when you make a choice, and get in tune with yourself and think about what you want. What do you want from this? And make it happen. Now, if you walk around every day with thoughts, because our thoughts are very, very powerful. Now, if you walk around every single day with negativity in your head, oh, this is boring. Oh, I can't do this. Or why is she looking at me like that? You know, every thought that we have can manifest. And the negative thoughts, we don't want to manifest them, okay? We want to get rid of them. Turn it around into a positive instead of a negative. Because if we walk around with negativity in our head, in our body, then we are sending out to the universe that we don't really want this, and we are never gonna get it. Okay? So it's actually quite simple when you think about it, when you think about what you choose to do, what you choose to think. Because if you always choose to think positive, then you are sending out to the universe, to the world, however you want to think about it, good things, good vibes, good energy, if you like, and good things will come to you. But if you send out negativity and things like, I can't do this, I'm not good at this, I'm worthless, if you do that, then what do you think is going to happen when you send it out there? Do you think you're going to get what you want? No, you can't. Yes, you can. You can walk around and you can have a positive attitude about life and about everything. You can choose how you handle every situation. You have a choice. It's just about knowing that you do. And it's quite amazing when you actually are in that frame of mind that you walk around happy, you look at things, you look at people, and you see positive things. You say nice things to people because you want to. You want to make them happy. Now the universe will give you back, I promise you. But if you are living in the past, for example, and you are stuck there and you can't get out of it, it can be very difficult to make it by yourself. I would highly recommend going to a life coach. Now that is my recommendation. It might not work for everybody. I do believe it works for most people. So a life coach, because they are coaching you in a different way from a psychiatrist, because they don't coach you. I don't believe they do. So a life coach is a thumbs up for me. Now, what I said before was about take everybody else out of the equation. I didn't mean it as be selfish. There are different ways of being selfish. In a way, I don't care what any other person says, I want this, and you are actually competing with other people all the time, and you are, you can be competing with your neighbor, with your friend, all the single time, because you want. Now to me that is selfish in not such a good way, not in a positive way, because it's not about you then, is it? It's really not. Then it becomes something of jealousy, I suppose. How would it look if you walk around and just putting your nose in everybody else's business all the time? Where is your life? You're not going to get anywhere in life doing that. And that is being selfish in a not so good way. But to be selfish, I don't know if I would say being selfish. I would like to find another word for this, because if you are thinking about yourself and what's best for you, it's not really being selfish, is it? It's about looking after yourself, making the best for you, making the best choices for you. And I think we all have the opportunity every single day to make choice, okay? Now, if you have a job and you have a co-worker that you don't really get on with, or you don't really like for whatever reason, it doesn't matter the reason, then you can choose how you want to interact with that person. Do you want to interact with that person? No. Well, don't then. And you don't have to justify or defend yourself because you don't want to. You don't have to explain yourself all the time why you choose to do that to other people. Because if you're a good person inside of your heart, then people will see that. The universe will see that. And this makes for quite an interesting conversation. I would love to get a group together and discuss this. This would be a fantastic conversation to have, and listen to what other people have to say about this. And I'm hoping that I'm getting through to you, that you do have a choice. You have a choice in how you act and how you react to people. You have a choice how you are towards yourself. Do you actually look after yourself in the best possible way that you can? And if you are, congratulations, keep it up, because you will grow as a person and you will be on your right path and you will get there quicker. And I just thought of another thing. We are brought up in life to, a little bit of struggle that will toughen you up and things like that. And to be honest, what is all that about? To struggle in life. Is that really a way of life? Is that really a way of learning in life? I don't think so. I think that's completely, and people who say that, I don't think they have a clue at where they are in their own lives. And yes, we go through hard times. A lot of people do. And we come out of them. And we have learned something from it. But it's not to say that I went out there looking for it. Maybe it probably was my life path. I had to go through this to come out on the other side stronger, more powerful, I suppose. Perhaps I am supposed to change my direction in life, what I'm supposed to do after the trauma that I've been through. So it's quite fascinating, really, when people say that, a little bit of hard life, will toughen you up. I think that's rubbish. I'm sorry. Why would you want to struggle in life? Why? Why make it so difficult for yourself? If you have a choice, why not take the easy way? It might not have to be so bad just because you say you take the easy route. I think it's because we are so used to hearing that we should, toughen up a bit, or we should have a bit of hard times in life to learn. I see it as we go through things to evolve in ourselves, to grow in ourselves, to become the love and light that we are inside. We just need to get in tune with ourselves and realize that every single time we have a choice. You might not be able to do it by yourself every single time or one time, so get help. And you might ask all of your friends for advice. But really, that's what I meant that you go to a life coach, because your friends will see things in how they should have done it, probably. They go to themselves and think, okay, this is how I should have done it. Well, they are not you. They never will be you. They will never know your feelings. They will never understand completely the situation. Therefore, a life coach will take you through it, because they might not know anything about you. If they might not have to know anything about you. Do you get me? Therefore, you come there for a reason. I'm stuck in my job. Well, they will ask questions, but they won't answer them and tell you what to do. They won't say to you, like, quit that job. That's not how it works. And that's what a friend would say to you. And everything somebody else says to you, it's because that's how they would do it. That's how they would say it. Advice from friends, fine. But choose what you want to believe, and get in tune with yourself in what makes you feel comfortable with what situation you are in and the choices that you have in front of you. It's quite easy when we get the hang of it. And once you get the hang of it, your life in every aspect will be a joy. And you will know if you come to a crossroad in your life, and you've been on a crossroad before, then you know instinctively, you will know and you will feel with every bit of your heart, body and soul what is right for you. So, it's easy, isn't it? It might take a bit of practice to get into that frame of mind of thinking in your life, because it's not just a one-off deal, It's a way of living. It's a way of opening up. It's a way of thinking. I have a choice. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and if you have any questions, please ask me, comment and like. even subscribe. I would love that. And take care and make good choices for you. Hey, door.